like as I was saying before, man, I just fucking miss Spyro like to death.
Yeah.
I want him to have like some kind of comeback like Rayman did. It's like
that one.
I always thought like ever since like the Skylanders thing came out, when
that they would make a comeback with him.
Both he would make a comeback and like they just got rid of him.
Yeah,
because
they got rid of him completely because it like launched off.
Apparently in the latest one, he's like a default character. But,
okay.
Like the fact that Spyro's Skylanders no longer has the word Spyro in the title is sad.
Freaking, have you speaking of Skylanders, have you seen the quality of the Amiibo Skylanders?
The Sky Amiibos?
Holy crap, they are terrible quality. Like when you compare it to like the actual Amiibos, it's just like, well done, Activision. There was actually apparently Activision approached. Is it Activision that did it?
Yeah, I think it's
Activision approached Nintendo with like the Toys to Life originally.
Yeah.
And obviously they turned them down.
And
came out with their own thing eventually to become even better.
Yeah.
Like holy crap, Amiibos have like really sold well.
Yeah.
Freaking,
I really don't like Amiibos, but I still want them.
Yeah.
Like, that's how...
But, like, the good thing is they work across multiple games.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is, they do fuck all.
Some cases, yeah.
Like, yeah, in this game we get a costume, that's it.
Most games it is a costume.
It's just a costume, but, like, the Zelda ones in, like, Hyrule Warriors give you, like, new weapons and shit, which is cool.
Hyrule Warriors. Legends is coming out soon.
Yeah. Like, I've made my stance on like the Legend of Zelda franchise very clear. Like, I am not the biggest fan of it. In fact, I fucking hate Legend of Zelda. I seem to be like the only person in the world that does, but hey, you know, people have different opinions. But like, Hyrule Warriors is like the only Zelda game I'm like, I need this. It's so good.
I love Tecmo Koei games. Like, one of my favourite ones of them, apart from Hyrule Warriors, is the One Piece Pirate Warriors.
Yeah, I've noticed. Occasionally I look at my Twitter account and it says like, Raj is fucking thing on...
That's, yeah, I'm gonna probably make that Twitter account just a spam account.
Yeah.
Because that game, that's the, like, just the official One Piece, like, game app from Bandai.
Yeah.
Actually,
every time! I cannot stop hitting you in the butt.
Bandai actually did, like, the same kind of game, but they did it for Digimon. Because obviously Digimon's making the comeback.
Yeah, what do you mean making a comeback? They never left.
They kind of, like, dropped out of, like, the public sphere of, like, thing.
In the West. In Japan, they've always been
in
big.
Japan, definitely. But in, like, the West...
Yeah, in the West, like, they would quickly just disappear.
Because everyone saw it as a clone to Pokemon, but holy crap, it was not a clone to Pokemon.
It was its own thing, and, you know, 4Kids did it, so it was kind of crap anyway. How am I almost dead?
To be honest, 4Kids did it pretty good. Like...
Have you rewatched Digimon recently?
Not too long ago. Like, they didn't do that bad of a job compared to...
I do like some of the jokes that were in it, because it's, like, kind of dumb.
But in addition to, like...
weird pop culture.
4Kids, as bad as some of the dubs they did, their theme songs...
People hate their theme songs.
I think some, like, the Digimon one is more like... that's how everyone knows it.
Yeah, everyone remembers that. Like, even though people hate it, I still love the 4Kids fucking One Piece theme song.
Actually,
the rap is the
only it is very, like, disliked by a lot of people, but at the same time, a lot of people like it at this, like, because it's very unique. It kind of, like, captures, like, a feel of the the show.
Like, when it was on, like, it was always on TV, like, right after school, like, on Foxtel and all that.
Yes.
So, like, this was also the time when, like, my parents were doing daycare, like, they still do, but this is, like, their heyday, so, like, me and all the kids would watch fucking One Piece and sing along to the rap. It was, it's dumb as fuck, but it was, like, it's like a nostalgic kind of
yeah.
feeling.
It kind of like it does have like that feel from like the like it does capture like the feel like of the time.
Yeah.
Like. Oh wait, no! Don't bounce on that.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I just realised I'm like, wait, that's not how you get it again. It's one of the ones where you have to throw the egg to actually get it.
I'm sorry. I like how we started off this playthrough by like, fuck all the collectibles.
And now we're like, it's kind of like you have to kind of like want to get it.
Oh, sweet. Trick shot. You stole my stuff, you bastard.
Man, you killed me.
I'm legit almost dead.
Oh well.
This is a baby game. How am I almost dead?
It's actually a lot harder than you'd think. There's one point where you have to actually...
Fuck you. I needed that.
No, you can die and then you'll come back at 10 health.
Oh, so like there's no... like.
There is a repercussion if you're playing single player, because you have to start again.
Start over, but in
multiplayer...
In co-op, it's like, who cares?
Because essentially you just turn into the egg again and then you...
Remember when games used to be difficult?
It was always easier on a co-op.
Get up. There we go.
Watch out for the spinning spike.
Always better. Yeah, play Battletoads.
Fucking Battletoads. Nothing there. Battletoads. I've played some of that because of Rare Replay.
Yeah.
Damn, that is hard.
I've only got past like the speeder bike level once, and that's like one of the most
notoriously difficult ones.
Yeah, it's one of my like proudest moments in gaming. Actually, like my proudest moment in gaming happened last night playing XCOM 2. I just had like the perfect run of one of the hardest like story missions ever.
It's kind of cool that they do like randomly generated maps.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's like, but the best bit about that run, like, there's this enemy called a gatekeeper. It's a giant armored ball with with like a squishy like ball alien thing inside with like huge psychic powers.
I'll go down.
It is incredibly heavily armored and all that. It's incredibly difficult to kill. And can kill your squad in a single hit.
Shit.
I'm like, I saw it spawn, I'm like, oh fuck, I am so screwed. I have a 50% chance to hit this and it'll do minimal damage. I shoot it, I forget that the guy I'm shooting with has a mod on his gun that has a 5% chance for insta-kill. Killed the fucking thing, I'm like, fuck!
Holy shit.
That made a potential, like, ruined run into a perfect run where no one got hurt.
Wow, that's lucky.
It was fucking fantastic. Like, XCOM 2 is, like, the ultimate game, like, the ultimate sequel, in my opinion. Because, like, to make a sequel, you need to do two things. You need to balance somehow being new and different, but also being the exact same.
Yeah.
XCOM 2 does
that hit me
perfectly.
And we're going into the boss battle.
God.
Mini boss.
Yeah. Like, I just want to record more. I want to record XCOM 2, but like I
gotta finish XCOM with Nathan first.
Nah, we decided to stop that because we fucked up so bad right at the end. You'll always be remembered, Dickwood. You weren't all that good in the field, but you had a funny name. That's all that matters in this world. Like, what I find weird about XCOM 2 is like the story is like assumes that everyone lost. Like,
yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
I heard that. Like, it's like assuming everyone has lost.
Because when they decided to actually start making the game, they said they looked at the achievements, and at that time, no one had finished the game on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah,
that's
they
why.
kind of like you've got to finish on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah,
and
if
then
at
we'll
least
do it.
one person does, then the sequel will be like them returning for like revenge or some shit.
Would they actually have a like, say, a separate story where they would do like one where people cleared the game?
Maybe.
That would actually be
cool. Yeah.
Like kind of like a split timeline.
Yeah. But like,
How we missed one.
yeah.
Each.
But how they've written the story, like they've actually added more story and like scenes into XCOM 2 than there were in XCOM 1. And there's actually like a more fleshed out story and all that. And like some of the things that they do in XCOM 2 is so fucking cool. Like the basic enemies in XCOM 1 are like the typical like grey aliens that people know of.
Yeah.
When they took over, they spliced in human DNA with their own. So so now they have you changed?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now like they're more intimidating looking, they're more humanoid.
Shit.
They have like they actually have like teeth and shit, and they look
That sounds
terrifying.
freaky as fuck.
Yeah, they look fucked. And they also like got human DNA, humans spliced in a little bit of their DNA into the humans, and they've become like super soldiers.
Huh.
Yeah, and those are the basic enemies. Like DNA spliced super soldiers.
That sounds brutal.
Yeah, it's a little fucked. And they do this by having like treatment centers for like diseases and shit that humans have no idea how to cure yet, but aliens do. So they go over there and like get checked out. It's like, but they're actually getting abducted and like getting their genes spliced and shit, and they become soldiers like that.
That's
It is fucked.
that is evil.
Yeah, the aliens are incredibly evil.
Who knew?
And like they've also found out a way to make like pure data like have a physical form. And that is an enemy that you can fight.
A physical form of data.
Yeah. And they are the most annoying enemies in my opinion, because they have an ability to like force your gun to like chew up all of its ammo.
Fucking hell. Get some.
And they can also like clone and teleport.
Fuck.
They fucking suck.
Fire Emblem on steroids.
Yeah. If Fire Emblem like wasn't hard enough for you, go fucking play XCOM. It's
A
great.
fucking Fire Emblem on like legendary difficulty. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You have to like literally do the same thing over and over again sometimes.
Yeah.
Get a perfect run.
Yeah.
Otherwise you die.
Otherwise you're fucked. Yeah.
Especially trying not to lose anyone. I mean, in Awakening you can always just do the
Just
cheap
do casual mode.
yeah, but
which I did because like I don't really like permadeath in games. Like it's okay for me in XCOM because like you can choose to have like personalities and characters for like your squad and all that.
yeah.
But like in Fire Emblem, like these are characters that
You
people have.
grow attached to.
Yeah, so like
But at the same time, like that's what kind of like makes it unique is like you have to like choose, do you restart the level and save that character you lost? Sometimes you just get bullshit criticals happen to you.
Oh, fucking tell me about it.
The crits.
Yeah. But like XCOM has like a thing like that as well. Like even if you're even if you're just doing like the basic thing and like not giving characters like actual characters and like stories and shit. But they do that by having like each character be like a different class with like skill points and skill trees and shit. So like you can like each class has 2 different skill trees to go, and like you can get an engineer, which can either be a medic or a hacker.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can get a sharpshooter to be either a sniper or a gunslinger. which I fucking love the gunslinger so much. It's like, once you get them like maxed out in the gunslinger skill tree, they can do like 8 or 9 shots in a single turn.
Shit.
Yeah, and if you have like plasma weapons as well, like each shot can do like 6 points of damage. So you can do like a massive amount of damage with them. They're fucking great.
Damn it! I keep missing.
And you can like also get ranges, which is like the close combat kind of. Oh shit!
I'll just kill myself.
Yeah, yeah. You also get ranges, which is like the close combat.
I think if you press X, you can stop it.
Yeah. And like the rangers can either be scouts, which is like just use their shotguns and like be all sneaky and shit, or they can be like blade masters. You can get up close and hit them with swords.
Fucking swords. Sounds like the what is it? The sword masters in like Fire Emblem, where you can like, it's like the speed base where you get more crits and whatnot, but like you hit really hard with the swords.
Yeah, it's I cannot get over like how good of a sequel XCOM 2 is.